大家好，我係 Wildy。之前嗰幾集咧講咗特朗普點樣去睇 UFO ET 啦，然之後咧就係布殊同埋奧巴馬。咁今日咧就係想講下克林頓點樣睇 UFO 同埋 ET。咁當然啦，咁除咗克林頓之外咧，仲有冇其他總統有講到外星人嘅咧？咁其實啊，列根都有嘅，佢有提到嘅。不過咧，佢係一個假設性嘅問題，喺聯合國裏邊致辭咧講到點樣先令到全人類團結咧？佢話好可能，如果有一個外星威脅嘅時候咧，外太空侵略，咁啊全人類咧就會團結一致，放下成見，同埋達到和平。
Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world. And yet I ask you, is not an alien force already among us? What could be more alien to the universal aspirations of our peoples than war and the threat of war?
呢個咧係最後一集咧，美國總統咧講到 UFO 同埋 ET， 因為事實上如果再追上去嘅時候咧，其實都唔會有太多總統真係明明咁樣去講到 UFO 同埋 ET， 咁所以我最後咧就停喺克林頓呢度啦。咁如果講克林頓咧， UFO 咧遠遠都唔係佢最精彩嘅題目。
We're back with President Bill Clinton, James Patterson. All right, President Clinton, first things first before we move on. UFOs. You've been the president. You've seen all the info. Are they real?
You know, they've given us an idea for our next book.
Well, what do you know? What can you tell us?
The truth is that we've never proved one, but there are things flying around up there that we haven't fully identified yet. And keep in mind, there are basically a billion galaxies in an ever-expanding universe. I mean, you can't even get your mind around the sheer number of things that are out there.
But you've seen this.
And
you've seen the data.
Well, no one knows, but I think that the probability is that there's something you would call life somewhere else.
All right, and this
This
is book number 3.
Right, so this is jumping off point.
Book number 3.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
You're a Rhodes Scholar. You know what's up there. What is it? Tell us right now. What is, do we need to protect ourselves? Should we be buying duct tape or anything?
No.
We need to protect ourselves from ourselves.
No, yeah.
Just grab your gear for unsafe.
We need to worry about what Jim said. We need to get better at home.
Yes, right. No,
in our earthly home and in our American home.
Mm-hmm. And Jim, let's go back for a second. For you started not.
咁克林頓夫婦咧有冇去係講到話外星人咧？係有嘅，不過個專訪咧喺網上就揾唔到啦，即係揾到有 CNN 咧好簡單嘅報導。咁咧 CNN 報導就係話咧喺個康威太陽日報嘅裏邊咧，希拉里就説笑式咁樣發誓話要研究不明飛行物體。佢話咧一定要追查到底嘅，佢充滿咗激情咁講。無論點樣樣，我哋都有一個專案小組或者專案組別咧去呢個基地51查個究竟。咁前總統克林頓咧喺2007年 Jimmy Kimmel 嗰個清談節目裏邊咧都有提到有外星人。佢話佢翻查過政府資料關於基地51嘅。基地51就係一個關於外星人陰謀論嘅核心重地啦。咁基地51就係喺新墨西哥內華達州。咁克林頓就話啦，佢翻查資料咧就揾唔到，佢嗰時咧揾唔到有任何證明外星生命體嘅證據。
It makes it increasingly less likely that we're alone.
Oh, you're trying to give me a hint that there are aliens.
No, I'm trying to tell you I don't know.
Oh.
But if we were visited someday, I wouldn't be surprised.
即係佢嗰時揾唔到啫，係咪代表冇咧？或者係睇得唔詳細咧？定係睇咗唔方便講咧？一切都唔知。但係起碼佢嗰個嘅演説技巧、對答技巧咧，就一定係好過薯仔噶啦。不過咧，克林頓老婆希拉里咧喺2016嗰個選舉前哨嘅時候接受電視訪問咧，就好似同老公唱反調， 姑且勿論咧佢係咪扯貓尾，但係咧佢嗰個答案咧都係耐人尋味嘅，即係彷彿咧仲係有好多政府嘅文件啊、絕密檔案咧係仲未睇得晒。
We had your husband, President Clinton, on the show. He said, I asked him about UFOs in Area 51, and if you looked in, because if I was president, that's the first thing I do. I go right into those files and see what was going on.
Right.
And he said that he did do that.
Yes.
And that he didn't find anything.
Well, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, why not?
Right? And you know, there's a new name. It's unexplained aerial phenomenon.
Unexplained aerial phenomenon, really?
Yep, UAP. That's the latest nomenclature.
I like the old one. I like UFO. I don't know why.
咁雖然我之前話咧，佢哋克林頓兩夫婦信過，但係咧佢對 UFO 嗰個睇法咧，其實都係值得參考嘅，因為起碼佢比特朗普咧係會更加係進取一啲。佢話就算我見到有 UFO， 佢話都唔意外咯咁樣。咁最後咧嗰個嘅結論咧，其實對克林頓影響最深遠就反而唔係 UFO 同埋 ET 喎，係一個月石。不過我哋一齊睇下。
You know, the most valuable thing I had for perspective in politics in the White House was the moon rock.
I was going to ask you about
when we celebrated the 30th anniversary of the walk on the moon in 1999. NASA came in with a vacuum-packed, you know, glass enclosed moon rock that was taken off the moon in 1969 that had since been carbon dated at 3.6 billion years old. So I asked, because I had supported the space program so strongly, I said, may I just borrow that till I leave? You can have it back when I go. I know it's not mine, but I really...
I bet they didn't say no to that question.
They did not. So when you see these television coverage of the president meeting with a foreign leader or whatever in the Oval Office, there's two chairs and then there's this two couches and there's always a table between the couch. I put the moon rock on the table. And for the next 2 years, when we'd have like Republicans and Democrats in or people on two sides of any issue, and they'd start really getting out of control, I'd say, wait. You see that moon rock? It's 3.6 billion years old. Now we're all just passing through here and we don't have very much time. So let's just calm down and figure out what the right thing to do is. And it worked every single time. They looked, most
That's
everybody.
a cosmic perspective sitting in the middle of your
They were looking
table.
at an object that existed at a time they could hardly imagine. And it just gave them that little bit of space in their mind and spirit to try to figure out, okay, let's go at this one more time. And that's what we got to keep doing. We just have to keep moseying around both out there and in here. And, you know, if you just keep stumbling toward Jerusalem, good things happen. I mean, I may be wrong about it, but that's what I think. I just think, you know, that I'd give anything to be 20 again. I'd give up having been president and gamble on my chances in the future if I could live another 80 or 90 years just to see what's going to happen.
Just to see it.
Just to see it. It's amazing what's going to happen.
佢呢個睇法咧都同我係近嘅，都唔使講到月石咁遠啦。我公司附近咧就有飛鵝山，即係未有我公司之前，我未出世之前，甚至香港開埠之前咧，飛鵝山已經喺度。咁我都好相信咧，當我死咗嘅時候，甚至我公司都玩完嘅時候，就算核爆嘅時候咧，飛鵝山都仲喺度。面對時間嘅洪流、浩瀚嘅宇宙，人類算得啲咩呢？真係可以放下成見，即係放下一啲嘅仇怨，睇遠啲仲好。雖然佢唔係直接咁提到佢信定唔信有 UFO 同埋外星人，但係佢呢個時間觀念咧都係同我嘅睇法咧係一樣。好啦，美國總統名人系列咧就到呢度。咁如果大家喜歡以上影片咧，請 like、share 同 subscribe。咁我之前嗰個 Wow Wildy 咁半年嘅心血咧，就俾 YouTube 一次過鏟晒啦。咁應該要由頭開始過。咁希望咧大家踴躍支持，多謝各位，拜拜。